I was in my early 20s and I was living with a mate in a tall apartment building in town, just a 5-minute walk to work, which made things so much easier for me as well. One Friday night, me and my flatmate had some friends over for drinks. We both had a few friends that all got along together, so why not? Me and 3 friends decided to pop down to my work at Woolworths and Mac's Liquor to stock up. My housemate stayed at the house with the rest of everyone else that was there. My mate and I lived on the 8th floor, which was the top floor. We would normally take the lift as climbing 8 flights of stairs was just ridiculous and tiring. We waited for the lift to come up, and the door opened and we stepped inside. We pressed the ground floor button to go down. We were now going down, but then suddenly the elevator jolted and then it stopped. It didn't stop like it normally would on another floor. Plus the lift said we were on the 5th floor. One of us tried to open the doors and it slightly came apart, and all you could see was the floor of one level and the ceiling of the level underneath it. That meant we were stuck between the 6th and the 5th floors. That kind of freaked us out. The last thing we wanted was to become unstuck and fall to the bottom. I called my flatmate and one of the others called maintenance. After 30 minutes of waiting for maintenance to get there and fix the lift, we were lowered to the ground floor. Thank goodness we got out safely. Then we walked to the shop and joked about what we had just experienced. Unfortunately, that wasn't the first or the last time we experienced problems with that lift. On another occasion, I was heading to work and it was an early Sunday morning. Nothing really happened, but it kinda did, and it really freaked me out that morning. I got in the lift as normal to go down to the ground floor, and I was on my own this time. As I was going down, I noticed the lift was running a lot faster than usual. So much so, I noticed the floor light skipped 2 floors. It went from 6th floor to the 3rd floor in a matter of a second. But as it got to the ground floor, it felt like the lift was pulling up to a quick stop. Like it couldn't stop quick enough. From memory, this happened a few other times as well. I tried to avoid using the lift for a bit, but climbing those stairs was very hard work, so I knew the elevator was still the main option. This time was the scariest of them all. My flatmate and I had 4 friends over for a movie night. It was raining and storming outside. It was the perfect night for a movie night, although we needed to go to my work to get some food and snacks. Me and 3 of our friends went to go to the shop. We got in the lift to go down to the ground floor. We started to go down. Everything was chill. But then, the lights in the lift went out, and the elevator was still moving. It felt like we were going really fast. We all screamed, thinking we were going to die, or at least get hurt. We were bracing ourselves for some sort of impact, but then the elevator jolted, and then it stopped. We tried to open the doors to the lift, but we couldn't. It was so dark, we couldn't really see anything. One of my mates was starting to freak out, due to being claustrophobic and due to being in the unknown. This was the last thing we really needed right now. We all needed to stay calm. I called for maintenance and my other mate called my flatmate. Apparently, due to the storm that was raging outside, half the town was blacked out. I guess maintenance was going to take forever due to the storm. The wait did feel like forever, especially in the dark. It took them almost an hour to get there and to get us out. It turns out we were stuck between the 2nd and the 3rd floors. I knew we had dropped a fair way, but thank goodness it wasn't to our deaths. Due to the lift having so many malfunctions, it was out of service for about 3 days. Those stairs really did give us all a workout in that time.